Lindsay, now on Bounce, 8 Marriott hotels in the Charlotte area are joining together to support Dress for Success Charlotte. They're holding a clothing drive next week, and tonight we want to talk with two general managers about the opportunity to give back to the community. I want to welcome Chris Horacek, correct? The general manager of Renaissance Charlotte South Park Hotel and Charlotte Marriott South Park, and Chrissy Wright, the general manager of Charlotte Marriott City Center. Okay, thank you both for being here tonight. First of all,
Thanks for having us.
All right, we rarely hear about hotels focusing on philanthropy. What inspired you all to do this? Who came up with this idea?
So next week, Marriott is celebrating Global Client Appreciation Week, and every year, as part of that, we do a Spirit to Serve event in the community. And so we have 9 fabulous sales leaders in the community that wanted to do something for other women, and so it was no better partner than Dress for Success. And so this started out really as 9 ladies talking about this, and then everyone got involved. Our hotels, and so we've made this a bigger event than what we had originally intended, but we're really excited about what we can do in the Charlotte community for Dress for Success and the women.
Pretty cool that you had the women come together, and were you already friends, or how did that come about?
Well, 2 female general managers in Charlotte, and we run the Marriott hotels, so those are the Marriott hotels in Charlotte, and we decided to make it bigger, go to our customers, go to the public, and so we have drop-off points at both, well, actually all 3, Ritz-Carlton here in City Center, the Marriott City Center, and Renaissance South Park. So some locations where the public or guests can drop off suits, dresses, accessories, whatever, and we'll make that donation for them.
And I'm sure you all did a lot of research on the need for this, right? There's a lot. Tell us about that.
Go ahead.
I was really honestly, we see we have many employees, both hotels, about 200 employees apiece, and we see many women that are trying to get back into the job force, trying to care for their families, and so we think this is a great way for us to give back to those individuals, those types of individuals that want to try for a better life, a better job, and so we think this is a great way for us to connect.
And really, Dress for Success gives them such great tools and resources. So not only do they provide clothing, interview clothing, they also do skills training for to prepare them for interviews, and so no better way than to help out the women in our community by partnering with them.
For people that might want to donate, any rules and regulations as far as the kind of clothes, what you're looking for, and what won't be tolerated bringing?
Well, really, honestly, only interview suits and dresses, bags, accessories, shoes, all of that, so they're able to feel good about themselves, be able to select. So we'll take everything, and then we'll go through it before we present it to the Dress for Success store.
We've got some great looking models over here who are modeling some of the clothes. You want to talk about some of the outfits there and what we have?
Well, the ladies, we have 2 dresses, and these ladies are donating the items that they're wearing tonight. And then the suit, the lovely red jacket with the skirt, these are all perfectly appropriate dresses to wear for an interview, particularly at our hotels or really any business. So they would be ready to go and very, very presentable for an interview.
Okay, and you want people to bring whatever they can.
Absolutely.
You will go through that and decide what you can give and what you can't.
Absolutely.
So anything is appreciated.
Really, any accessories, dresses, suits, really anything that would help them in that interview process. A bag, even, or a briefcase.
And you mentioned that you have people that work with them on the interview skills as far as how to be interviewed. What
Dress for Success does that.
Dress for Success does
yes,
that.
Yes, they do.
All right, they've been around for quite a while.
They have been around, and in many cities. So we're very proud that Charlotte has one.
All right, ladies, great job, great stuff you're doing here. The clothing drive will run from Monday, November 2nd to Thursday, November 5th. Clothing donations will be accepted at the front desk of the Renaissance Charlotte South Park and the Charlotte Marriott City Center. You can drop them off between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. For more information, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extra section under the Home tab. We certainly appreciate all the work you do, and congratulations to you and continued success.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, thank you very much. We'll be right back with more news on WBTV News on Bounce.